I'm going for the Amerimutt meme. I'm going for it. I'm going live again. Once again, y'all motherfuckers see the title. Y'all know what it is. I don't have to explain it. But just in case, I'll go ahead and explain it. There are plenty of folks who don't love this country. They love what they can get from it. They love the things they can get. They love the big cars or the trucks or the guns or whichever, right? Or the imagined freedom to, to have S&M with your next door neighbor without the cops kicking in your door, right? That's what it is. That's what it is. They don't love the land. They don't love the people. They'll compare. The same folks who are comparing QAnon to the Taliban, comparing MAGAPEDs to the Taliban, they're the same people that are crying about Afghanistan right now. Let's just be honest, shall we? The same people who are crying about, oh, it's so awful to see what's going on. Why didn't we stay? Why didn't we choose a better way? Islamofascism. Those same hypocrites are the same people are going to be running away as fast as possible when this country falls apart. And they will look just like this picture. They will look just like this picture. They will. They will look exactly like this. I hold no compunction, whichever. Yeah, compunction, sorry. I hold no compunction. I have no... I do not feel sorry for these people. These people who do not love America. They do not love all the people. They simply love what they can get out of it. And they hold on to they don't want to take America as it is. They'll say, oh, the creeping fascism. Why? Because they won't allow you to have freaky deaky sex all the time? Huh? Is that why? This isn't the America I grew up in. And these are going to be the same people going to Canada. These are the same people that would flee to Thailand or wherever else. You're going to see boatloads of people flooding across the border into Mexico. Oh, we ran away from the fascists. The fascists were everywhere. Oh. And you're going to see these folks running away. And they're going to try to start up some resistance somewhere to overthrow the fascist leadership over their land. Right? That's what's going to occur. I was inspired because I thank y'all for when I heard that speech. Y'all give me the link to that Mosley speech. I remember hearing it with better music and everything else. It is a childish notion to say that, if there is a British government, the British government, hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. It's a good speech by him. That's it. Multiculturalism. Let me see if I can find it. Yes, it's still here. Okay. This is the one. It's got better music. And I'll let him say it because he said it much better. So, I'm going to put this in a separate frame. Yeah, lol. I saw the comments on Justin King's video about Afghanistan. I saw multiple people. Yeah. Yeah. I saw people talking about my feminists and my LGBTQ rights in Afghanistan. For the love of money. Exactly. Got to get that money, man. Money, man, is still the same now. Got to get that money, man. Money, man, is still the same now. That's what it is. They love money. They love the freaky deaky stuff they get to do. But when when any of that is threatened, it's not even being taken away. When it's threatened, oh, the fascists are coming. Money, 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 money. Exactly. Oh, exactly. Yeah, Bone Thugs. Yeah, absolutely. Standing on the corner, straight slanging rocks. Oh shit! Here comes a motherfucking cops, and I dash, waiting till the motherfuckers can't see me. But skip to the end, of course, where he just, for the love of this shit, motherfucker. Oh man, that's a great one. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. I'm sorry. Y'all can. I know people are going to disagree with me for Mosley. You can hate fascism all you want to, but you can't say that my man's not telling truth here. He's spitting truth. You can go ahead and say, "Oh, it's not hidden agenda." I don't care. Let's go ahead and listen to it.
The lines of
to a
policy
point.
Then being pursued were bound to end in disaster. They talked of what they called multiracialism, which was simply a universal mix-up. Take humanity, put it in a bag,
shake it together,
and heaven knows what would come out.
They want to make nature look as gray as themselves.
For gray people who hate the beautiful diversity of human development, they always want to get rid of the natural, the noble, and the beautiful. They wanted to get rid of it. They wanted to make all nature as gray as themselves. It was their deep instinct.
It was their deep instinct. We were all opposed to that. We said, no, it won't work.
It's true. We can live in peace and friendship side by side in separate nations and separate
narcotics trade. Exactly. Yeah. Chambers definitely makes a good point.
Of peoples and races who are widely different and divergent, it will lead to nothing but trouble.
It will lead to nothing but trouble. Lead to nothing but trouble. Yeah.
The future, as they have done in the past. Every one of us in this hall was old enough to see before the war. Every one of you know what happened. How the financial forces in the 30s went into these backward countries.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good, man. Yeah, people do what they got to do, man.
Into China and
exploited these people. Yep. Cheap sweated goods, which ruined the great industries of Lancashire out of the cotton trade and put Yorkshire out of the woolen trade. Yep. Cough their guts out. Tuberculosis. Cough their guts out with tuberculosis. Yeah, sorry. I've heard this many, many a time.
China thrown into the arms of communism. The largest population in the world simply present to communism. Because you treat people like that, it's the only possible result.
Yeah, this is a good point. When you treat people like that, if there's no one to save them, no one to help them,
they're simply ground into poverty and sweating and exploitation. What can you expect except they go communist as they did?
And like I say, I'm not going to sit here and be, Mogomies and whatnot. Like I say, I understand the rhetoric you can say is cringe, but what I would say is that you can say to yourself, it's basically what are the choices these folks have? You know?
And all these countries which have been exploited, thrown and tossed aside by finance, and now becoming the victims of communism. So finance, this field of exploitation, where do they turn? When the old people are exhausted, when many a poor laborer has died of consumption of other hobbies in their sweatshops, or when exhausted fields of exploitation, where do they turn now? New pastures,
new forests, fresh veg. Yes.
And then you erect Union Jack or another flag of Europe, and under that flag, where you allow these things to happen as we have done in the past, and those poor devils to be sweated and exploited in Africa, like the other poor devils in China, India, and Japan. A great new field for sweatshops to be opened up, so that these new industries which we're creating in Britain today will be destroyed as the old industries were. Simplified, rationalized machinery with white surveyors, and then the masses of cheap colored labor torn off the land and taken into the sweatshops to work and labor and cough there with tuberculosis until they too are thrown on the scrap heap of the
that's true.
sweatshops. Is that worthy of Britain? Is that to be the future of Europe? And is this competition to be organized within our European Brotherhood, bringing in these sweat fields in Africa into our Europe civilization, so that the financial part in one country can be used against another? Yep. Part in another. All the great financial central part of the world, now shifted from the city of London to Wall Street, New York, shall be able, on the mass of money, of wealth, and of power which it brings to it, again and again to exert its influence until, as you see there, it is childish nonsense. Oh, I love that. Sorry. Rules Britain. It's nothing but
or the British people. Government of the world is the financial government, the power of money and money alone. That's a great speech. I have the whole speech somewhere. It's on a thumb drive somewhere. It's a great speech. I don't care what y'all say. I'm sure people are going to be like, why are you promoting fascism, this and that? I'm just saying is that what he said rung so true and just struck a chord with folks. But the fact is that we see what's going on in Afghanistan. We have seen what's happened in Vietnam. The real question is, can the U.S. a real third position? Is yeah. Yep. Like I say, I think that no matter if you're left wing or right wing, you can go ahead and delve into it and say, oh, he's talking racism, this and that. Yeah, look, I'm not going to sit here and deny that. But the thing is, though, he does have some, would actually have an identity if the United States balkanized, would actually have an identity if the United States, do you agree? Let's see here. Let me make sure I read this right. Would actually have an identity if the United States balkanized, do you think? It depends. It depends on where you go. I think that there's a broad American idea, and I think it's like, but I think broadly I think to a point there would be some sort of identity. But the thing is, though, it's just like identity is a very complicated thing. I think it comes more to, how Americans see themselves, right? It's like, you can't really say that Americans see themselves as like the gatekeepers of freedom or the world policemen. I think that, people that actually make that type of money and like, bureaucrats and, other sort of folks, they see it that way. But average Americans do not see themselves as the world policeman, right? You'll see a country that maybe sees themselves as being, as loving football, right? And loving American football. And, shooting guns to some degree. There would definitely be a potential for several new identities if America balkanized. I feel like the South can bring back some of the old cultures of the South. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's like, for example, Louisiana. I'll try and pronounce it the right way. Louisiana banned a lot of, they banned French, for example, of teaching French or old school French in, NASCAR low. Exactly. Yeah, NASCAR as well. But they banned French from being taught in schools for a long time. And I think that, for example, I mean, speaking about Louisiana, that is coming back. And there is a resurgence, I think, of kind of discover the old Cajun, Acadian sort of beliefs. I think that does exist, in my opinion, that it is returning. And I think that's a good thing. And I think that, there's a way to adapt with that. You could say the same thing with Native or indigenous cultures, whichever you want to say, Native Americans or Indians, whichever you want to say. But being able to adapt to the modern day, finding strength in the old, but adapting to the new, right? Here's an interesting quick video. Let's go ahead and take a look. Let us take a look here. I wonder if they must have taken down that video that used to be on one of these channels where it was where they were showing an interview with David Frost in Mosley. And they had obviously the fake put-in guy to be like, "Oh yes, but we beat you fascists back," and all that sort of thing. Mosley. And they had obviously the fake put-in guy to be like, "Oh yes, but we New England, Neo Confederacy, Midwest, Second Texas Republic, Northwestern Union, yeah, Mosley." And they had obviously the fake
Can tiny houses
guy
save
like,
Detroit?
"Oh yes, but
Let's
we
take a look.
New
England,
Neo
Neo
Confederacy,
someone making
Midwest, Second
$10,000 in
Texas,
Detroit become a homeowner?
Yeah, Mosley. And they had
If
obviously
you've never had the
fake,
opportunity
tiny
to
houses
own a
save
home,
Detroit.
this is a once in a lifetime.
New England, Neo
How can someone making $10,000 in Detroit become a homeowner?
And they had
If
obviously
you've never had the opportunity
Detroit is
Tiny
building the
houses
country's
guy.
first tiny home
There,
community
yes,
this is a
to
once
help
in a
low-income
lifetime.
residents become homeowners. $10,000 started by Rev.
Sorry. Oh shit. Sorry about that, folks. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Yeah. You can't hear the vid? Oh shit. Okay, hold on. Let me okay, sorry about that. Let me go ahead and restart that then.
And so we have this gap,
Okay, let me know if that changes anything.
tremendous gap. I called it the land of opportunity. We have plenty of land, and if we look at it as an opportunity, then tremendous things can be done in terms of housing.
Faith nonprofit Cass Community Social Services. The agency is the force behind building this tiny community. When completed, it will be 25 tiny homes, each uniquely designed.
7 houses are finished and occupied, 5 houses are under construction. The first 7 have just been wonderful. I feel like we hit the lottery.
Many of the materials are donated, and the construction involves an army of volunteers.
Some are schools, some are churches, some are corporate people, and some are carpenters and electricians. It's been very humbling.
Each home is between 250 and 400 square feet and costs $1 per square foot. So a housing payment comes to be $250 to $400 a month. How is this financially possible?
We needed to eliminate the mortgage because our people can't afford a mortgage. So we raised the money for the homes up front. When they pay rent, they're actually not paying for rent to own. They're just paying rent so that we establish a financial history for them. We use that money to pay their taxes, their water, their insurance, and their security system. So if they pay that for 7 years, then we give the house, the land, the deed, and the bills.
The mission here is more than just building shelter. It's about helping people rebuild their lives. Keith Levine was one of the first residents in the community.
Hold on.
Born and raised in Detroit, he's making the most of his second chance.
It was kind of hard growing up here. I grew up state system, so it wasn't peaches and cream.
After losing his job as an assistant manager at a
All right. Damn it. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Very interesting, though. Okay, let's go ahead and look at the meme vid, though. Okay.
Enrichment because
It's a
they help us,
revolutionary new
we help
subscription
them.
service.
participating in CAS's
that.
service builds skills and
I could be
community.
cool and go
They
back to
then
the black
become the
community.
role models for
Oh, look,
people just
there's one
coming in
now.
off the streets.
What's
What
up?
a
As a
wonderful thing.
subscriber, you can change any
Since its launch,
designated
the program has gained widespread use. Over 1,000 people have inquired about applying for
and
tiny
they
homes,
receive monthly payments
and
in
other
return.
places are seeing the program.
We're consulting with organizations
When a
who are
bunch of
trying to
white
do
people call
something
me a nigga.
similar in their area.
Say
It is
what
not
Sorry
the
for
only
that.
solution. Not everybody
just
wants
being
to live in a town. It's certainly a great
And only say it to
opportunity
subscribed
to
inward
help
recipients.
them
Trust
up
me.
the ladder.
You don't want to be in
economic
that
outcome.
situation.
For a limited time, Asians can spend discount. All of the races do not.
Sign up for the Inward Pass today. You'll get to say it while you get rich.
Yeah. Oh, those were the days, huh? Okay, let's go ahead. Okay, I'm going to wrap this up pretty soon because I see Zoltanus is streaming as well, so I'm sure that some of y'all are going to go there. I'll go ahead and finish it up with this. Is when, not if, but when the United States falls apart, I'm sure there will be millions of Americans who are going to be fleeing to other countries. And the other countries, I mean, you know, China particularly, I imagine will be like, no, fuck you. Fuck you, we're not going to allow any Americans in. Thailand will probably let them in. Israel, of course, if you're Jewish, et cetera, et cetera. Read your comment. Okay. When I refer to Southern culture, I'm referring to all of it. I'm referring to the Cavalier, Ulster, Scots, French, and Spanish, the whole cannoli. Ah, okay. But yeah, I'll just finish up with my point here, which is basically millions of Americans will flee this country in pursuit of trying to maintain the lifestyle that they had in the United States. And they're going to be disappointed because they are going to be made as America used to. They're going to be made to fit into their culture. So if you move to China, they're going to give you some lip service and say, hey, yeah, we'll speak English to you, but yeah, you kind of have to make your way here because this is China, you know? Or if you go to Thailand, whatever the case may be, you're going to have to learn to play the game, period. You know, that's what's going to happen. The United States used to be that way, but they gave it up. Now, the thing is, people are going to say that's racist, it's xenophobic, this and that, but guess what? Most countries are like this. Most countries are like this. And they're going to say, hey, yeah, I remember seeing a meme where he had a Canuck border guard with a moose shotgun with the caption, searching for illegal Americans. Yeah. Anyway, I think that's all I have to say. So see you later. Good night.